Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to talk about the 1990 film The Invisible Maniac. This was recently put out by Vinegar Syndrome. It's the 4K and Blu-ray. This movie has a very big cult following. It's a B movie, sleazy, cheesy, and fun, and people were thrilled that this got put out recently on 4K and Blu-ray because I think for years there's been like kind of a, decent DVD out, but everyone was very excited about this. So I had watched this a while ago. I think I'd watched like a blurry kind of VHS rip or something. I don't know if it was edited. And it was, decent, but I didn't really remember much of it. I have a very bad memory with that stuff. And I enjoyed it this time. I watched it just now with my friends. We got some laughs. There's a ton of TNA in it. And it's just a silly little fun movie. So the movie is about this scientist who finds a serum to turn himself invisible. And at the beginning of the film, he's using it to show all the other scientists that he's able to turn himself invisible. None of them believe him. He doesn't turn invisible. They make fun of him, and they think he's nuts, and he goes to a mental institution. He breaks out of... I'm sorry. Something happens at that point. I don't want to give it away. He goes to like a mental institution, criminally insane type of thing. He escapes, and then he uses the serum and perfects it, and now he's working under an alias at a high school, and he's turning invisible and looking at the naked women, undressing them, murdering them. So it's very silly, tongue-in-cheek, sort of like, I wouldn't say Porky's, but just something kind of goofy and sleazy. Lots of, again, naked women, obviously. And it has a little bit of a drip of a horror element to it, but it's not scary or a horror movie. It's really like that goofy, raunchy kind of comedy with some horror, I guess, overlaying it. That's the gist of the movie. There's really not too much to give away because the main character is like this nerdy scientist who's just peeping on all these girls and murdering them and whatever. And it's just fun. It's just goofy fun. It's nothing to be obviously taken serious or nothing looking to scare you. It contains a HDR 4K UHD from its 35mm negative. The Blu-ray, which is what I watched because my Xbox One X upstairs is a 4K player, but I have a crappy TV. And then down here I just have a Blu-ray player, so I watched the regular Blu-ray edition with my buddies tonight. A making of documentary with Adam Rifkin, who is the writer, director, executive producer, Cassian Elwes, composer, some actresses, archival footage and interviews, a music video, behind the scenes footage, a video trailer, reversible artwork, and English subtitles. So this is the new cover, which I thought was cool. And this is the, I guess, like sort of original, as a VHS or DVD cover from 1990. So I like both. I don't know. I kind of go back and forth between liking the original cover and the new cover. It's a fun film. It's goofy. It's not meant to be taken seriously. And you definitely have to be in the mood for gratuitous nudity and just silly over-the-top antics by this guy murdering all these high school students that are constantly naked. This is something that you would have found like in the rental store, maybe in like a Hollywood Video or Blockbuster, and just it's like a great kind of cheesy rental that people probably have fond memories of. My friends were kind of giggling at the stupidity of it all. If you were to say to me, what do I rate it out of a 10? A 6 or a 7. Like, I like it. I don't love it or think it does anything phenomenally different, but it's definitely a cool movie. It's fun. And again, I appreciate the, stuff going on. So let me know, guys, if you've seen Invisible Maniac. I think it's a fun little film. It's not gonna, blow anyone's socks off, but it's definitely a fun movie. And I think that it hits all the notes it has to hit in terms of being like a comedy horror film. Yeah. that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.